Welcome back to ACS Today, issue 16. I'm your host, Brett Badgema.
I'm Mustafa, and today we're going to be talking about an important topic.
Colleges, and most importantly, how to hack your way through the first 4 years of them. Let's not get too excited about getting into college just yet.
Let's talk to our counselors.
Although it seems that we've prepared enough for college, there are still things that students wonder before entering, and we decided to ask a college student about tips and advice that you should know before going.
As well as asking counselors what students should do before going into college.
Well, the difference is the workload is definitely a whole lot more, as well as being there myself, the whole energy that people get is a whole lot more serious. It's, in general, I find it's a lot more fun than school. It's a lot more harder, but from what I've experienced, high school really does prepare you for what is to come in college, so there's nothing to worry about. Study hard, ask lots of questions, do your homework, and always do math.
I think the biggest thing you should know is that you should know how to have the ability to have a conversation with different kinds of people, and in those conversations also how to advocate for yourself. I think those are important things to be successful in college, for sure. I think, again, preparing for college means learning to have a conversation on your own and learning how to properly advocate for yourself in high school. If you can do that and learn how to say I need help, learn how to say that I don't understand, or learn how to step outside of your comfort zone and follow up and utilize things that are in systems in place. If you learn how to do that in high school and do it without shame or guilt, then you'll be really ready to be successful in college. Because that's what, it's all about the classes partly, but the big part of success in college is conversations. I find that high school students want other people to do it for them, and I think learning how to do it for yourself now will get you prepared for your future, no matter where you go, college or otherwise.
This is Elizabeth
And James,
reporting for ACS Today.
All this talk about counselors made me so hungry.
Let's learn how to cook.
Hey everyone, today I'm welcoming you all into my kitchen to show you a quick, healthy and delicious cooking recipe that you can make at home. I know how hard it can be for college students to make a good tasting meal in a short amount of time, so I shall prepare all of you for that with a delicious meal. For this recipe, we're going to be making avocado toast with poached eggs. We're only going to need 4 ingredients. Some eggs, half a lemon, a piece of toast, and avocado, and then salt and pepper for seasoning. This is personally one of my favorite meals and it only takes 10 minutes to make. Before we begin, we're going to have to start boiling some water over some medium-high heat. To start off, we're going to take half our lemon and squeeze it. Now take your avocado and cut it in half and take the seed out. Now simply with a spoon, take the inside out of the avocado. Now simply add the lemon into the avocado and start mashing it. Add some salt. I personally like my avocado to be a bit chunky because it gives it a better texture. Now crack the egg into a small bowl. Once you start seeing bubbles in the water, take a knife and start creating a tornado in the water. Once the spiral motion starts happening, slowly add your egg into it. Wait for our eggs to cook. Just toast your piece of bread. After 2 minutes, take your eggs out and put them on a plate. Now cut your toast in half and take some of your avocado and add some. For the last step, you just have to add some salt and pepper to your eggs. So I brought my friend Alex over and he's gonna be taste testing my dish.
It's really good.
Now that I'm full, are you gonna do AP or IB?
AP all the way.
IB is harder than AP, but it allows admission to European colleges. IB focuses on developing the critical thinking skills and encourages students to think independently. Students become more culturally aware through the development of a second language. It has global recognition. IB students are able to engage with people in an increasingly globalized and rapidly changing world.
My name is Christina McDade.
And what do you do?
I am a high school counselor here at ACS.
In your opinion, what are some of the misconceptions of IB and AP?
That one is better than the other. I think, if anything, the difference between IB and AP is IB is more so for getting a bigger, more well-rounded picture, while AP allows you to show your talents in more specific areas. But one isn't necessarily better than the other. It's all about what's the better fit for the student.
Okay. And between IB and AP, which ones help you get into a good college?
Either one. Again, it depends on the student and what they're bringing to the table, and how they're showing off their talents and stuff. But either one, there's no one that's better than the other. It really is based on the student and what they show and how they perform on whatever angle that they want.
Also, between IB and AP, which one do you think requires more commitment?
So, according to the memes and the plethora of videos on YouTube, IB, you can find a video all day long on kids and the stress level of handling the IB versus the AP, for sure. So, in that, from a student perspective, you know what, and to be very honest, I do think the IB does involve a bit more commitment. But again, it's for taking a look at the world in a really well-rounded way. And for you to see the world, you have to be willing to see it from different angles. So,
well, if it requires that much commitment, why would someone take IB over AP?
Because if they really truly want to be on an international platform, if you really want to show your knowledge of understanding different perspectives on a global scale, IB can show that talent off, I think, a little bit more than an AP. However, like, an AP is great for a student whose specialty is math and they love math and they want to show off that talent. AP can do it. But if you're a student who really wants to know how different things work and how it might be perceived in the world, and show off your talents in a different way, then IB is a great fit.
So, let's say I was a student, I was looking to do medicine later on in life, and just become a doctor, basically.
Okay.
And the courses I wanted to take to become a doctor would be medicine, bio, chem, physics.
Right.
Yeah. So which one would be the best bet?
Depends on where you're applying.
Yeah.
So if you're applying to say the UK and to Europe, then you have to go. Well, you don't have to go, but the chances of getting into a UK medical school is higher if you do an IB, because they're very specific about the class that you have to take and the score that you have to take. If you're going US, because you can't major in medicine and it's like an 8-year long time to become a doctor in the United States, you can do a couple of APs and do well in your courses and go that route as well. There's some advanced programs that require like a bio and physics, whatever, and you'll know that ahead of time, and you can choose which AP you want to do with that if you're going US only. But for UK, IB fares better.
Over time, do you think IB is becoming more flexible with like student schedules?
I think they're gonna have to be, for sure, because AP has definitely AP took a look at IB, and a lot of the things that AP requires now are mimics of what IB has been doing for a number of years. And this is I'm come from an AP tradition, by the way. I'm like that's my first working area was AP. But a lot of the things that AP requires, or full-fledged AP program, requires some of the same things that the IB does, like a capstone, extended essay project, service hours, that kind of thing. And for students who are using AP to get into European and UK schools, they have to take 5 to 6 AP courses. So that bears to be the same as an IB course.
That's it.
Okay, all right, no problem.
This is Joshua, Agustin, and Musab, reporting live for ACS Today.
Let's spice it up.
Hello, ACS. Today, Caleb and I will be going around school to see who really knows more about colleges, seniors or counselors. You're going to have 10 seconds to answer this question and state as many answers as you can. What are the most expensive colleges in the U.S.?
I'm going to say Harvard or Yale.
Yale, Harvard, I don't know, Princeton. What are the most expensive colleges in the U.S.?
NYU would be Harvard, Columbia.
What are the top 5 party schools in the United States?
Arizona State, Michigan State, Arizona, Mizzou, Harvard, and then UC Irvine.
I know Syracuse is one of them. I believe University of Colorado at Boulder might be in that top 5 or top 10. Where else? University of Miami, party school. Ohio State, maybe. I feel like Ohio University though is, but people don't know that, but they don't even have classes on Fridays.
What are the top 5 most common mascots in U.S. colleges?
Like a beaver maybe, or eagle, or...
What are the top 5 most common mascots?
Top 5, so I'd say Lions. No. Knights. Trojans. Spartans. Badgers. Bears. Eagles.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our video.
Thank you for watching ACS Today. We hope you'll join us on here next time.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.